I'm Nicole, an occupational therapist, and together with Stephanie, a physical therapist, we are the Note Ninjas. We are a PT and OT duo teaching other PTs, OTs, students, and assistants treatment ideas and documentation. So today, this is for all the pediatric OTs and PTs out there. If you're working with a parent who is getting their child an early intervention, let's talk about some activities that you could be doing with that child, with the newborn. So a child from, those first 0 to 3 months are so important. So if a child is presenting too early on, maybe they have torticollis or other developmental issues that they're coming to see you for, let's talk about activities that are really important to get them started. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you some videos of them afterwards, but some activities you could do right from the start are tummy time, some side lying, and just having them on a mat and having them kick with their feet and feel around and move their hands freely. These are all great activities. So let's look at the video. Okay, so let's talk about the videos that we're seeing. So in the first video, we have the baby infant in tummy time, and I have a book in front of them that's black and white because they cannot see colors for the first couple months of their lives. So those black and white, they're able to start to see and, make out images, not so clearly, but it's just a little bit more engaging for them. So you can also have a mirror, and then have, I specifically have a mirror that has like some sensory objects in them. So it has like a bell, it has a rolly object that they can spin eventually once they can reach out to the toys. So tummy time is so important. There's also so many ways that you can modify tummy time. So a lot of babies don't like tummy time, and that's normal. That is okay. A lot of times what I'm teaching other parents is a great way to do it is just to place them on your chest and have them look at you. That way because they need to build that neck support, that head control and strengthening. So just having them on their chest is a great way for them to work on those early tummy time days. And then as they progress, you can have them maybe on like a wedge. I use a Boppy pillow so that they're slightly elevated, and then it's a little bit easier for them to pick up their head. Okay, I always like to have some type of object in front of them to look at to make it a little bit more engaging. Or if there's a brother or sister in the picture, have them there. They can look at them to kind of distract from the discomfort of tummy time if it's uncomfortable for them. And then another way you could do it is on the floor, have them start to, position their arms underneath their chest, have them curl up and have their head up. And once again, have those objects in front of them. And then as they get more progressive with that tummy time, have toys that they could reach to. And then make sure that you're having them turn their head from left to right, especially if they have that torticollis diagnosis. You want to make sure that they are turning their head, especially to the side that's a little bit more tight, to keep them more engaged. Another activity that we should be doing early and often with infants is positioning them in side lying. And this is really important to do it on I like to use just like a soft surface on the floor, a blanket, position them in side lying. Once again, have those objects in front of them, or maybe, peekaboo in front so that they see your face and they feel comfortable, because it is a little bit uncomfortable for them. They're not used to that position. It could be scary, but it's a great way to work on that core strength. Once again, they're working on the head control. It's really all about full body strengthening. And you want to make sure that you're positioning them in both sides. So, keep them on the right and then the left, and you want to build up the time. So and same with tummy time. You don't want to do, 5 minutes right off the bat. You want to make sure that you are slowly, gradually adding up that time. And another easy activity is just to place the infant on a mat and have them, a lot of these pajamas, I know I have a ton of pajamas for my infant that I have the mitts that go over and the socks that go on the feet. take those off because they need to start feeling, getting that tactile input. So having that little sensory input for them is going to make all the difference, and they're going to start to, their brain's going to start to learn what this feels like, and they're going to be a little bit more active. So just have them lying on their back, and then just have them kick around and feel. And you could place a rattle, start to have them reach towards those toys. I would say around 2 months is when they start reaching. So, bringing their hands to midline, reaching out. This is a great way to work on all those skills that are developmentally appropriate. So for more treatment ideas and documentation tips, make sure to follow us, the Note Ninjas.